have been running 3 miles every day and doing it for years. I just won the 2022 full marathon. Today, I will share the secrets with you guys how I protect my muscles and joints in this intense workout. Hello, friends and family. This is Megan Wei, aka Lindsay Mona. Welcome back to my channel. 我是能哥，欢迎回来。You guys know that I have been working out in Orange Theory Fitness for years, and you might notice that I don't have any joints or ligaments problem. Even though I have been running 3 miles every day and doing it for years, at the same time, I have a big size figure. You probably could tell. All those factors commonly could, bring many joints issue or even bones pain. But quite opposite, I don't have any those problem. And what's more, I just won the 2022 full marathon. Ta-da! Surprised, huh? When they announced it, I was just as surprised as you are. But anyways, today I will share the secrets with you guys how I protect my muscles and joints in this intense workout. First thing I do is to identify my body constitution. And this conception is widely applied in traditional Chinese medicine. It claims that due to inherited and acquired influences, everyone has some uniqueness regarding to structural, physiological, and psychological aspects. And those individual characters combine to form body constitution that determines how we live and behave. And since that, body constitution can vary from person to person, and some people, tend to be strong, some people tend to be weak, and some people tend to be hot, and some people tend to be cold. And that's because the different constitution makes us different. And so, know your body type will help you to get a clue how to strengthen your strengthness and make up your weakness. So first thing is neutral type. And this type is the most harmonious type and the most ideal type. And they tend to have strong physique and stable emotion and feel optimistic and often present with glowing skin, hair, bright eyes, proper sense of smell and taste. Pink and moisture lips, being energetic with good sleep and appetite, and normal bowel and urinary habits, and having strong adaptability to environmental change. And this type is most ideal in a balanced type. And the more our health is improved, the more we'll feel towards this way. And luckily, if you already feel this way, perfect, healthy. Well, another one is Qi deficient type. Qi deficient type lead to weak muscle, introvert personality, and they often present with feeble voice, shortness of breath, fatigue, or flu easily. And they are sensitive to environmental changes since they're relatively weak and immune system. It usually takes longer time for them to recover from illness. Well, to help you guys to understand that a little better, have you ever watched Kung Fu Panda? Well, yeah, the third one, Po versus Kai. Yeah, the spirit warrior Kai has defeated all the other Kung Fu master, and he's stolen their Qi, then he uses the Qi to return to mortal realm. And the Qi in the movie is the same concept we're talking about right now. And Qi is the most essential thing that build our strength. So Qi deficiency definitely lead to weakness. And the next one is Yang deficient type. And this type often lead to cold hands and feet, cold feelings in stomach, and sensitive to low temperatures or noises. Discomfort after eating cold foods and a pale and a bulky tongue. They often feel uncomfortable in windy, cold, and humid environment. Yin Yang, are two different aspects of our body. And imagine our body as a plant. Yang is the sunshine, and Yin is the soil and water, making us nurtured. Without enough sunshine, flowers are not gonna bloom. So Yang deficient type is like flower, having a hard time blooming. So another one is Yin deficient type. And this type often lead to thin physique and are outgoing and impatient in personality. And they like to complain about warm hands and feet. They have dry mouth, dry nose, and preference for cold drinks, and they tend to have dry stools or constipation. And they often feel uncomfortable in hot and dry environments and susceptible to cough, fatigue, insomnia, and some chronic conditions. And this type is like the plant with enough sunshine, but instead, and they don't have enough water and nutrients. Comparatively, the sunshine is dominant, so the flower is getting dry and dry. Then another type is my type, dampness type. Yes, and this type often lead to overweight, big tummy, oily face, and a bitter taste in the mouth, excessive throat secretion and sweating and stuffiness, preference for greasy foods and a thick tongue coat. And I feel uncomfortable in humid and rainy environment and susceptible to diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and cardiovascular disease. I'm this type, so I do have big belly, oily face, but I do have patient temper. And I'm like the flower with too much water, so I'm drowning in the water. The next one is damp heat type. This type tend to be irritable and short-tempered. They often present with an oily face and erupts acne and pimple frequently, a bitter taste in the mouth, fatigue or heaviness of the body, yellow urine, excess vaginal discharges. In female, they are sensitive to humid and hot environments, especially in late summer or early autumn. They are susceptible to skin problem and urinary difficulties. This type is like the plant with too much sunshine and same time they have too much water. So they're drowning in the water and getting hot and dry at the same time. And so the next type is blood stasis type. And they tend to be impatient and forgetful. They're often present with dull complexion, spots on the face, dark red lips and dark circles on their eyes, unknown bruise on the body surface, and typically they have a lower blood circulation level. Like the water in the tube is not moving fast enough. And things could be in stagnation, not only could be blood, but also qi, which bring us qi stagnation type. And they are mostly thin and tend to be emotional unstable or suspicious, and they often present with depressed mood, being nervous and anxious, timid, and frequently sighing and heart palpitation. Relatively poor to stressful situation, especially in winter and autumn, and also rainy days. And they are susceptible to insomnia, anxiety disorder, and I think my husband Mike is probably this type. I think so. So And special constitution type is the last one. And this type is the least common type. They are very sensitive to drugs, foods, smells, pollen, or other environmental allergens. They often develop nasal congestion, sneezing, runny nose, itchiness, and even purple spots under the skin. Common health problem for them could be drug allergies, hay fever, and respond relatively poor to external influences, and their health problems could be easily being induced by seasonal changes. This all the different body constitutions we have learned. And there are 9 in total, and everyone can find their own body type in this theory. After learning this, finally I identified my body type, which is dampness type. You probably could tell that I'm overweight and I have a big belly, but I do have good temper. So I follow the suggestions diet, which is celery, radish, onion, carrot, cucumber, olive, jellyfish, and I don't eat the very sweet or greasy foods because they're not recommended. And besides the diet, I follow the suggestion herbs strictly as well, which is 芡实、茯苓 and 茯苓. It helps my joints and muscles to function way better than before. So I benefited from this theory tremendously. And it helped me win the 2022 marathon, which was nothing I could imagine I would be able to do without the help of this theory. So I hope this theory can help you in the way that you want to do. If any question, please let me know. And I hope this video can give you a clue how to protect your joints and improve them to function very well. And thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.